Hello and welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. We are going to begin today by heading down south here. I don't know why I keep saying south. It's fine. So let's use our feathers so we don't drop too suddenly into oblivion. There is a map piece here that we want. And then let's deal with these frog guys, because they're kind of annoying. If I kind of have my mean berry. These ones are a little bit stronger than the ones that we had been dealing with previously. I think ever since the Valley of the Wind, they've been a little bit stronger. Stomp, highly effective against the shelled enemies here. Okay, so let's keep up on what we're doing. I think, yeah, I want to get up there if I can. So should be an excellent shell here. Right, let's do this, and then is there another one I missed, or it might have been that one before. Okay, let's head down here. Don't need to deal with him now. We are done with that. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, I don't think. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we don't want to go up there yet. That will be for later. We do want to open this, which we're not going to utilize right now. Yeah, I guess we can go grab that. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, what am I doing? That is another one that we can't get yet, not until after we have dealt with the issues here in the Forlorn Ruins. Alright, let's get this second map piece, which we're going to use this green guy to open this up for us. And then we're going to send him this way. We're going to utilize our light burst to a little higher. To avoid the spikes, there we go. To open up that doorway to that ability cell down there. Okay. And down this way, we're going to need to draw this guy in. Use him to open this door. But we are not done. We're going to need yet another. So let's draw him in as well. And this guy, we got to make sure we get enough arc on him to get him across this gap. Very good. And into here, where we can put in this mapstone fragment and reveal the map of the Valley of the Winds. Alright, so let's head into get this ability cell that we opened up before. I don't remember if I need to use this guy or not. Nope, I don't. You can probably tell from this creature here that we're coming into kind of an icy type level. Alright, we got you, we got you. Nothing else up there. Let's head through here. Drop right down. Nothing special to do down here. This is just the way out, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, so... Oops. There we go. Do want to just double check to make sure there's nothing down there. Doesn't look like it. I almost feel like there's a blue shell there, but I think that's lying to me. Nope. We need to wait for another green guy to spawn. Looks like we need him to get through there. Alright, let's back up a bit. Oh, never mind. We'll just head up here. This is what we have to do. Lying to you. Lying through my teeth. I think we do open that up later, but yeah, you're supposed to really get up there bashing off one of these guys, but that's fine. Got that. Ability cell there. And then we have this XP hiding under the water. And another one of these XP containing or spirit light containers, whatever you want to call it, down there. Alright, so we got you. And let's continue onward. Oops. Need to bash our way up. Here, here, and here. Alright, so that should be everything, I believe. Just gotta continue to move forward here. Once lush and green, now covered in ice. Those who didn't escape paid with their lives. Put in the seal that we got. And we will open our path to the Forlorn Ruins. The Forlorn Ruins. Here's where the Gumon live. They build miraculous structures and infuse them with the light of the spirit tree, which keeps them safe. You see, the Gumon did not fare well in the frosty confines of the Forlorn Ruins after the death of the spirit tree. These Gumon were frozen, unable to escape. When the element of winds lost its light, these ruins must have turned into their grave. Alright, so we want to get up there, but first we got to travel this direction a little bit. You can see that these are kind of red on top, which indicates that they will hurt you if you jump on them. The Gumon were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within. Fortunately, it seems this portion of the mechanism has kind of died. However, we will be able to take this and utilize it. It will do a couple of things. The red hot areas will be cooled enough for us to survive, and it will allow us to use these kind of gravity generating centers, which alter the direction of our center of gravity. And if any time we drop that, it reorients us, and we are able to head in the correct direction again. Alright, so let's go back over. We will again utilize this to alter our gravity. Come over here, and then we will reverse ourselves back to normal gravity. There we go. Alright. Up onto these structures. Make sure we don't get smooshed. And we do not want to reverse our gravity direction yet. We want to keep moving forward. Oops. And let me just double check, because I think we might... No, it's not yet. A little bit. Alright, let's take this and move forward. Oh, that was a mistake. Mistake that I am now compounding, but that's fine. Wow. That was impressive. don't usually fail quite that much at something. So simple. I suppose we can call that another example of me getting a little too, what's the word that I want? A little too overeager. Impatient, really. Alright, so let's redo this. Grab this. We don't actually need to pick this up again. The thing will follow us, which is nice. We do have a couple of ability points here, so we can upgrade our Stomp. Stomp now does more damage than it did previously. Dash across there. Alright, now let's grab this again. As with every other thing, when we hold it, we lose our traditional abilities. Oops. Here we go. Right, round 2. We actually could probably just do this and oops. Nice. Give ourselves a touch of time. And then we can also do this, which is going to do two things for us. One, it gets us across there, but also shows that there is a little spirit energy cell in here that we can collect. Alright. So now that we're all the way over here, we are just about to the point. Now, I was going to jump up and grab this here, but we'll do it the right way. Just this once. Trying to dash and doing it wrong. There we go. Alright. So yeah, very nice that this thing just kind of follows us. It does allow us a chance to skip over some things, which, if you don't want to do, I think is very reasonable. Normally I don't, but I wanted to save a little of time. So we're just going to drop down here and swing all the way underneath. So this is where we could have used our light burst ability to kind of bypass this. But what we're actually supposed to do is come under here, get past this flower, and then, oh, no, come on. Can we not? Can we? Never mind. There we go. Alright. Let's get over here. And now we will pick this up. Go under here again. Right. And up this way. We are still going to drop and flip over. Let's just jump across, and we will do the same thing here to get to the other side. And now we're going to utilize the gravitational pulls to their fullest extent. So you can walk around these, but if you jump off of them, then you'll stay with the gravity that has been established. You can use that to plummet down through here, pick this up, and then, oops, here we go, go through here, and finally travel up this direction by doing that. Jump off, or we'll jump to our death. One of those two. We will jump off here, and we can put this mapstone fragment in here, which unveils the remainder of the Forlorn Ruins. Let's see if there's anything else that we have missed. No? Good. Alright. So, let's look over in this direction. We're going to see that there is a... Oops, I guess I don't really need to be carrying this with me, but there's a door there that we have 2 of the 4 keys for. So, let's come down here and we'll jump off in this direction, as we've done a couple of times now. And actually, it's probably easiest to keep doing that. Get down here and reestablish. Then we will save. Oops. I Forgot that Ori drops it when we save, so we'll pick that back up, come back around. Deal with these guys. In case you're wondering, all of your controls are reversed when you go upside down, which you may have expected. Oops, there we go. Almost fell too far. Alright, now let's pick this back up. Probably could just climb this wall, but then we would be facing in the wrong direction, at least in terms of our gravity, so we ultimately don't want to do that. And now we have our timing puzzle, where we need to get through this the correct timing. Slide past these two. And then I honestly will usually drop this in order to kill this guy, because I don't like dealing with him, but we need to do another drop through to get past all these spikes. And then what I think I'm going to do is go down here and hopefully... I was hoping it would let me save, but I guess not. Well, hopefully we just do this correctly then. So let's drop down onto here. Nothing too dissimilar about this compared to what we've been doing recently. There we go. I don't know. Alright, let's just drop this. There we go. And we should be able to save here. Good. Alright, so let's climb down. We'll get our last map piece. And let's move over from here. Actually, it's probably easiest to drop this right here. Slide across and get this blue shell. Alright, that actually got us another ability point. And then, why don't we just go across? This one we don't need, and we can pick this up here. There, it's probably a little easier. It's not really what I meant to do, but it worked out, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll drop this for now. Deal with the spider. Put these in here. Take care of that. Alright, and we've actually gotten to the end of this section. Gumon is going to follow us in. Now that he sees that the door to the Forlorn Ruins has been opened, he's going to discover, unfortunately, a lot of what has happened to his people. Let's come down to this. We'll drop this container of spirit energy into this platform. Which essentially kind of resets everything that had been done before. This shrine must have powered all they had built. Look at it now. Look what it did. But first, we're going to look at Gumon. Alright, so this door will now open. And good. So I still don't see anything that indicates that we forgot anything or missed anything. I am going to save it now that we get into this room. I wonder if Gumon knows of their fate. I hope he can forgive us, that we live and they are gone. Oops. There we go. Alright. So, this is a spot that I will mess up way too much. But hopefully we'll get through here okay. So you could go straight up here, which we are not going to do because we want to go over here first. So I think I should be safe up here. We'll let them cross back over, and then we'll go up on this one. Okay. We need to get under here to stomp on this post, which we are not completely safe in here, so just be aware of that. However, if you're all the way over next to the post, you should be able to save, which I will do. Because, you know, safety first. Alright, there we go. So we're through that. And into yet another room with a bunch of lasers trying to kill us. Which I really think we should do less of. But that's just me, you know. I've just always been that kind of guy. We're going to let this thing push up the rock we're on a little bit, and then we're going to bash over. Then we're going to use the feather to control our descent. Oh. Or not. Yep, that was just me being impatient. Let you come over this way. Dash. Okay. Alright. And also hug the wall a little bit. Good. Now let's take out this shell. Save. And journey back up. Not the safest journey, or not a huge payoff, but we're going to do everything, then we need to do everything. Alright. So, it's just the briefest moment where the lasers flash right through there, and I got caught. Alright, so we're going to come up here, and we're going to be getting towards the end, actually, of the Forlorn Ruins. I don't really need to save here, but I will. Curious. Alright, Forlorn Ruins says it's at 98%. So I think we should be good. Let's come up here and listen to what Zion has to say. The element of winds lies before us, stored in the heart of this place. I don't think that Ori and Sign know that Gumo is there and can hear them. These ruins are all that is left of the Gumon, reminding us of their fate. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. Ori, we shall bring back the light, for Nibel and the memory of the Gumon. Let us restore the element of winds. So we will restore the element of the winds, breaking through that kind of ice shroud that had been separating it. That's going to cause a lot of activity here in the Forlorn Ruins, but at the same time, Gumo, moved by their words, he decided to act. It's going to take this spirit cell, which is going to cause some destruction in the ruins, and he seems to know that his home is going to be destroyed by that, but he felt it was worth it for what's going to come next. And what's going to come next is probably me dying a lot, unfortunately. But let's see, maybe I can do a better job than I have in the past in this section. Not off to a phenomenal start thus far. So with these winds pushing up, Ori is able to essentially fly with Kuro's feather. We're going to drop down a bunch of rocks here. We can hide off in this section. As we come down, another rock collapses and brings that whole section down. So a lot of these water spouts that we have to try to dodge, they won't generally kill us outright, but over time they can cause enough damage to do so. We need to get high enough for this rock to fall, and then we can hide right there. And then we want to go up past it, and that is our way out. Actually, that went much better than I anticipated. I think that this... No, we can't actually build a map out. I think that this shell should get us to 100%, but what I'm going to do here is fly up to this spot, and I'm going to end this video right here, and when we come back next time... Oh, you know what? I think I did miss something. That's fine. When we come back next time, we will see what happens at the end here of the Forlorn Ruins. But till then, see ya.